Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today I'm going to be playing through part 2 of my Golden Age of Piracy 1718 series. I say series because I guess I'm going to make at least a few video playthroughs of it, but after this playthrough, this is going to be playthrough number 2, or part 2 I should say. After this one I'm going to do a review of the game, and then I'll continue along with my playthroughs through regularly normal scheduled stuff. So, if you guys are watching this live here on Twitch, thank you for joining me. For those who are watching on YouTube, I do live stream on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/CulBlu. That's CulBlu. You can see everything happen there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and start our music, and then we'll catch everybody up, just in case it's your first video. If you want to see everything in order, go watch the first video before you watch this video. I can't say there were spoilers, but you know, I've made progress, or not, lack thereof. But at any rate, let me go ahead and get our background music started here. And let's get this going. So we have here before us the continuation of our previous playthrough. You can see clearly I'm on January 7th. So we're 6 days into our pirating career. And I leveled up once because I captured a ship. I got a brand new ship. I got a brigantine ship. And also, I do want to say, speaking on camera quality, so the camera, the overhead view, for some reason, this camera is not as crisp, as clear as the other camera. I really don't know what's going on with that, so my apologies. I could have switched the videos, but I didn't, or the video sources, but I didn't. So for now, this is gonna be a little bit blurry. It's not your eyes, it's not your device you're watching on. It's my camera. The other camera is not having nearly as many issues as you can see over here. It's looking nice and crisp. Look at that, boom. But for some reason, this one's just this camera's having a problem. But I don't know, whatever. We'll let future me figure that out. But current me is going to go ahead and continue our playthrough. So we are at the start of January 7th. So we're on a Friday, January 7th. Like I said, we got a brand new boat and some new items and stuff. We want to go ahead and try to just hunt a little bit around, try to get a few more boats. I don't want to be too boring by just sitting here and hanging out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Nassau, and I'm going to try to do like a shopping phase. And then I'm going to go and try to embark on settling a pirate haven over here. I should have enough crew. Actually, oh no, I need a little bit more crew. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna just take the long route. Actually, no, lad. We're gonna go to Nassau, get some money, and then we're gonna, well, how about this? How about we go from here, we go there, and then we go to Nassau if we need to. If we get into a fight, if we don't, we go over here, and if we get into a fight, we go to Nassau, and then we go there. How about that? We'll do that, and hopefully everything will work out pretty well for us. Maybe we'll get an encounter, maybe we won't. Don't know yet, but we'll see as we go along. So let's go ahead and get started. I will be rolling 5 dice at once to speed things up, so we don't need to baby walk this. If you watched our previous video, you know kind of the rolls that we had to do with the flow of things. If this is your first video, like I said before, welcome. Essentially, I'm going to be rolling percent dice for certain things, and I'm going to be rolling a d10 to figure out the encounter. So this percent set of dice is going to be for the weather, the purple one. The green one is going to be for an event, to see what event happens, and the red one is going to be to see if I have an encounter. So I'm going to roll all those at the same time. And there we go. So we got ourselves some stuff. Oh, sorry. Let me go deal with that. 1 second. Gotta tell my air purifier to calm down. Don't mind the sound of a jet in the background. It's fine. Okay, all right, we're back. So that is good. And so as far as our roll is concerned, we rolled ourselves some stuff. So let's see what that is. So the weather is going to be 59. So 59 on the weather is going to be. Okay, so we were previously bad, so it's going to be a +10 if I'm not mistaken. But the weather was previously the weather is currently going to be at a 59, so it would be here on poor, light wind. But because our previous weather was poor, or was bad, which is what is right there, bad. Because our previous weather was bad, we are going to have +10. So it's actually a 60. Oh, nice, 69, nice. Well done. All right, so we're at a 69. So we're still poor, light wind. Anything else? It does not say that these are cumulative, so it's just one of them. So I'm choosing the one. So it's going to be 69 for the weather. Nice. And it's going to be poor and light. Next up is going to be our encounter, not encounter, our random events. We have no random event here, so we don't have to worry about that because we rolled a 63. And then finally our encounter, we have a 9, we rolled an 8. Modifiers are going to be +1 if Orange Town, +2 if Red Town, +1 if Spyglass and Possession, and -1 Poor Weather. So because it is poor weather, this is actually a 7, so nothing happens. The day is over, nothing happens this day. I forgot to do this part. I skipped over a whole bunch of things here. Sorry. We're here on poor light wind. So because of that, we go down here. And this says that if you're in calm wind, bad weather, if you have max sail damage, calm wind, or bad weather, then you don't get to move, but you get to move if otherwise. So it is otherwise in this situation, so I do get to move. So we're gonna move over to 3. That was our intention. All right, cool. So we're there. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I can throw some stuff in my pirate stash. I did not consider that beforehand, but if I go to my pirate stash, then I can stash some stuff in my pirate stash. I feel like it has unlimited storage, and I never used it before. Huh. And it looks like it says Pirate Haven and Stash Inventory. Let's see. Oh yeah, so Stash is for the rare stuff, and the Haven is for the not rare stuff. Okay, so I don't need to throw anything over there. I have 1 crucifix. Oh no, I don't have any crucifix. I have 1 defense cannon though, but that's going to be useless. So, all right. Well, that's not relevant. So we're going to keep on moving then, since the relevancy has left the building. I can build a pirate haven if I get enough lumber. I think I need 25 lumber. I have enough crew to do so. I'm currently sitting at 5 crew, but in order to build a pirate haven, I think I have to put 4 crew on the pirate haven. So I'm gonna have a crew of 1 on my ship, which is a non-starter. I don't want to do that. So, I think we're just good. We're good for the day. All right. So now we're moving on to January 8th. So January 8th, we're gonna go ahead and roll again, and we're gonna roll our stuff again. And this one, we got an encounter. Nice. The weather is going to be an 18, 95 for the event, and an encounter is going to be a 10. So, with that, we have right there. So weather is going to be an 18. So it's going to put us here. And then the previous day was poor. So because the previous day was poor, we're going to get a +5. So we're at from 18 to 23. So it's still going to be here. So good light wind. Good light wind. And that's it for that one. Good light wind is going to put us at just a normal thing. So we're going to go down here. And down here we're going to move. And we had light wind, so we do get to move. Sorry, we're continuing our route to D. Because we're trying to find somebody to fight. All right. And then we are done with that. The event is going to be not a 98. We need a 98 for the event right there. So we got a 95, so that's not high enough. No modifiers available. And then finally, we have encounter. So we do have an encounter. There are some things here for the weather, but I don't think that'll matter because we rolled a natural 10. Natural 10 is the encounter will happen. So now we got to roll our rounds. So figure out how many rounds we're gonna run. So I'm gonna roll this black die here, and we're gonna run up. That's 10 rounds. It's a lot of rounds. So 10 rounds, and then from there we're gonna go ahead and generate our stuff. So we're generating our enemy, and then we're generating our ship size. So type, I guess faction type, and then faction type, and then seamanship skill. So it's gonna be 2, 2, and 1. So we're gonna roll 2 reds for the faction. We're gonna roll 2 blues for the type, and then we're gonna roll 2 whites for, 1 white for the seamanship skill. So I'm gonna put that here to remind myself. Actually, I should put it over here, where the thing is. So number 1 is gonna be rolling a red die. Number 2 is gonna be rolling the blue die. Number 3 is gonna be rolling the white die, for if it's a merchant or not. and we got ourselves some stuff. Oh, you can't see some of it. Hold on, get that to go. Oh, you can see all of it. That's all there. All right, it's all there. Okay, so we got a 7, we got a 4, so we have, wow, math is hard, it's 11. And then we got a 6 and a 5, we got 11, so we got 11, 11, and a 4. So 11 is going to be a merchant ship. And then we do have modifiers here. They do not apply. Oh, no, +1 per captain infamy point. We have +1, or we have 1 infamy. So that's going to be a 12. Still, it's going to be a merchant ship. And then for this one, we have rolled 2. So we rolled a 7 plus a 4. So 7 plus 4, that's going to be 11 again. And that is going to be modifier. It's just if it's a Spanish town zone, which we're not in a Spanish town zone. So no bonus modifiers there. But we rolled an 11. So that's going to give us a brigantine. So we got a brigantine enemy. And I'm a brigantine too. There's me, there's them. All right, so brigantine is what we're fighting. And then from there, we have seamanship skill. So the seamanship skill, they rolled a 4. So with their 4, that seamanship skill is going to give them a seamanship of merchant. Seamanship skill of 2. So I got a 2. All right. So let's put their stats down on the table over here so I can track it. I'm not going to show you guys because you don't need to see it. But starting stats for the fight are going to be my ship has 8 health and 8 sails. I have 5 crew member total. My loyalty is at 4 and my infamy is at 1. So those are what my stats are. So let's change these to be correct. So I have 8 hull health and they have 8 hull health as well. So those are correct now. And yeah, let's go. Let's go for a fight. So starting off on the first round, we're going to see if they surrender. That's going to be the first thing. So we got our fights. We're going to go to I1, I think. Next page. So I1 right there. So with this one, with I1, we're going to go ahead and roll through this. So we need to roll to see if they surrender. So we're going to roll a red die. Natural 10, they surrender automatically. That rolled off screen, but I'm just going to adjust this. I'm not touching the die. I'm just going to move this platform around. I just want to show that's a natural 10. Again, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so they rolled a natural 10. They surrender immediately. All right, they say, oh, we don't want to mess with you. Oh my gosh, this is too scary. Whatever generic phrasing you want to throw there. They had a crew of 4. Yeah, crew of 4. So that is them. All this doesn't matter because they rolled a natural 10, so it means that they surrender automatically. So we just go straight over here. So they surrendered. So we go A, B, D. So A, they're not dead. B, we get our XP, and we're gonna go ahead and spend it immediately. I wanna start getting my, I kinda wanna max out my seamanship or my navigation before I do anything, because storms really mess you up. I don't think having a max seaman or navigation skill is gonna do a ton. But you know, those storms are really bad. So I'm gonna get my navigation up by 1. And sorry, I got 1,200 skill points or XP from that one. And I spent 1,000 immediately because 1,000 lets me go to the next level. So I'm at level 2 and I have 400 XP left over. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's all done. We spent that. This is just to see the XP table here. So now we get +1 infamy because it's a brigantine. I'm at infamy level 2 now. Woo! All right, continuing on. None of this applies. So we go ahead and go to I7. So I7 is going to take us to the surrendered merchant ship side. So surrendered merchant ship side says the pirate. We may refresh our powder or black powder. We don't have to because we didn't fight. They just surrendered me. It's like, oh no, we know you. We don't want no smoke. So I still have my 16 black powder on my ship, so nothing's been spent, and now we gotta generate items. So it's gonna be 4 items because it's a brigantine. So we're gonna roll all 4 of those at the same time like we did last time. So we're gonna get our sets of percent dice together. Here we go. So 4 sets of percent die. Wait, oh, jeez, wow, this is hard. There we go, we got our 4 sets of percent die. We're gonna go and roll those at the same time. Okay, it's 8. So we rolled ourselves 38, and then we rolled 32, and then we rolled 35. Wow, we rolled a lot of 30s. Oh, no, that's 53. I'm sorry, math is hard. That's better. 45 on this one. All right, so we got 32, 36, 45, 53. So that is what we rolled on those ones. So let's see what items we get. We shall get ourselves, 32 is going to be sugar, 38 is going to be flour. Okay, let me mark this down. This is going to be a prize ship this time. It's an actual prize ship. So, sorry, it's going to be a prize ship. So this is a brigantine, like that. And then for the items that we're getting, we established that we're getting 32 is going to give us sugar. Okay. Next up, what we're going to get flour. Okay. Then 45 is going to give us goods. Oh, nope, that's not true. 45 is going to give us flour again. So we got 2 flours. And then finally, 53 is going to give us goods. Okay. All right. So I'll roll this much in the same way I did last time. We'll do same scheme, white, blue, and black. So for all these ones, we're going to do 2 sets. So it's rolling 2d10s. Yeah, 2d10s. So for flour, we'll do this one. For goods, we'll do that one. And then for sugar, we'll do that one. There you go. All right, so I need 2 reds. Oh, sorry, trying to find a place to put my stuff. 2 reds, 2 blacks, and then 4 of these other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all right, got my dice. So I got my dice, we're gonna roll them. We don't need this anymore. Oh man, I messed that up. Sorry, it's still the same. It's all screen. So let's see how much of the stuff we get. So we get ourselves 10 plus 4, 14. And then we got 9, 9, almost, what was that? 36, 35? So this is 35? Is that right? Nope. This is 10, 10, 20, 26. Huh. Is that 26? Yeah, it's 26. Right, okay, I got it right. All right, so 26. So we got 26 here on this one, and that's 26 flour. For goods, sorry, 26 flour. For goods, we got ourselves 14 goods. And then finally for sugar, we got ourselves 10 sugar. All right, and that is that. So those are the resources that we got from the ship. So we got ourselves a prize ship. It took no damage on either one of those, and we're gonna try to send that one back to Nasu, so we can get some stuff. Actually, that's gonna be perfect because we need to go back to Nasu anyway, so we can get the lumber that we need to build a pirate haven. Perfect. I wasn't expecting to encounter a ship so early, but I'll take it. All right, so here's our prize ship. And what we're going to do is we are going to go through the rest of this table over here. So we got all this, and now we go to table I9. So now we got to see if there's any specialist crew members. So I'll put this over to the side, out of the way. So now we got to see if there's any specialist crew member. So we're going to roll a red D10. It's a 9. I'll take it. A 9 is going to give me one special crewman. The modifiers didn't change anything. So we do get one special, which is great. We're building up our crew here. This is good luck. I'll take it. I'll take it. And we roll a D10 to figure out which one. We're going to roll a black one here. And it's a 4. So a 4 is going to give me a foreman. I'll take him. Take him where I can get him. A foreman. Like that. Join my crew. I will press them into service, of course. And now the foreman's in my crew. I don't know what they do, but I got one. And now we go to I11. I think this is the torture one. Yep, torture. So we check to see if we can get some information from the captain, from the enemy captain. We are going to do purple. Oh, we'll just do twice. So we'll do green is our first, purple is our second. So green is our first. We got 32, and we got 1. Ugh. All right, well, we're getting no information from this guy. So the first one is 32. The second one is going to be 1 plus 2 from the previous torture. So we're going to get 3. And yeah, so we get no information from this guy. And we will not kill him. We will just let it be just the 2 shots, and we'll go on from there. Yep, none of that. So we go to I13, and I13 is going to be towards the end here. It says end of combat round, surrendered ship. So it says the current combat round, blah, blah, blah. So they surrendered. It says if the merchant ship surrenders, the pirate captain has several options. So here we are. And we're going to take this one as a prize ship. So it says number 2, if taking the merchant as a prize ship, if taking the merchant as a prize ship, and ship is a sloop, schooner, or brigantine, or flutes, at least one main crew unit from pirate ship must board and sail her back to either Nassau or the pirate haven. If merchant prize ship is a frigate or man of war, at least 2 crew units must go back there. The ship arrives there automatically the next day, waiting there until the pirate ship arrives, at which time the pirate captain can decide what to do. Notes, if the captured merchant ship's seamanship requirement exceeds, yeah, okay, we know that. All right, so it doesn't. Okay, so in this case, they have 4 crew on their ship. We're gonna press 3 of those crew to join us. 1, 2, 3. And then it says one of my crew has to go, but they have 1 left on their boat. So do I just kill them? Well, I guess it says, oh man, that sucks. I did not kill the captain, but I am gonna kill the people who are not gonna join my boat because I don't have enough space. I can only have 8 people total. And the way it says is that if I execute the captain and crew, then I'll lose 2 loyalty. I'm trying to see where it says that. Oh, is it up here? No, it's somewhere over here. I think that's back here. Huh. It says it somewhere, like if I murder or if I kill the captain and crew, then I'll lose 2 loyalty, but otherwise if I kill one or the other, that's my interpretation, is that I don't lose people. Oh, here it is. Any remaining merchant ship, captain, and crew who wasn't pressed into service may be executed. If executed, the merchant ship may either be burned, taken as a prize, or taken as a pirate ship, or ship set free. So last time I set ship free, but this one here says But if the merchant ship surrendered the first round without a fight and her captain and crew were executed, -2 pirate loyalty. So I'm murdering the crew because I don't have space for them. But the captain's still alive. I kept the captain alive. So no -2 pirate crew loyalty. Cool. And then down here, we have all this going on. I'm taking one of my people from my boats. So I go from 8 people on my boats to 7. And I put 1 on the Brigantine. And we're sending that one over to the Pirate Haven. So it's going to go to the Pirate Haven, or the Nasu. There's a prize ship just waiting for me to claim it over there later on. And I can expend it with all the things. I'm going to take all the supplies that are on it, because it has a 12. Is that 12? Wait, oh man, I erased it on accident. 10 sugar. It has 10 sugar, 14 goods, and 26 flour. I don't think I want any of that on my boat. It doesn't matter anyway, because my boat is at 31 plus 16, so it's at 47 plus 5, so 52 plus 1, so 53. So I'm at 53 of my capacity. I can have a max of 60 things on it anyway. Okay, so we're not going to do anything special, so that's going to be it. So we have sent that boat back. That's going to be end of our day. We're going to go back to H1, and I think we're going to go straight to Nasu. Then we're gonna go straight back to Nasu so we can get the things necessary to build up our boat. Because I just needed more people before I could do so. So we are now on January 9th of 1718. So January 9th, 1718, we got a boat here. So we're gonna try to make our way back over to, back up to Nasu. So we're gonna go up there. That's our target location. We'll see if the weather lets me do it. We're gonna roll our dice the same way at the same time. I do plan on docking here, so even if I do spot a ship, it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to hold off on rolling this red die to see the encounter. So we're rolling the weather and the event. Purple's weather, green is the event. So the weather is going to be a 69 again, nice. And then we're going to have a 73 for the events, which means that our special event, so it means no special event. Before 69, which our previous weather was good, so it's going to be -5. So it's actually going to be 64. Boo. And that's going to put us at poor light wind. Okay, so poor light wind, and then we go over to our next table. For this one, we do not have calm wind, we do not have bad weather, our sails are fine, so therefore we get to move. So we will move up to Nassau, and we will dock. So how does docking work? Okay, if the pirate ship is entering Nassau, Pirate Haven, or any blue zone on the map, in order to dock and land in longboats, a full day turn is required to do so. Roll on H5, H6, and H7 first. Pirate ship may not conduct business until the next day. All right, so it says H5, H6, and H7. Okay, so I still do the encounter. H5 is mutiny, nothing happens. H6 is random event, we rolled that already, nothing happened. H7 is an enemy spotted. I guess we still spot the enemy. Oh god, I rolled a 10. All right, well, I don't want to fight anybody right now. I want to go spend my stuff. I mean, I guess I can go make another boat surrender maybe. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so we super got an encounter. It's gonna be an encounter. All right, let's go ahead and, hold on, let me read over here. If in Nassau, the Haven, or Blue Zone, the ship may dock and debark at the start of the next day. Debark? Proceed to the relevant table. If so, not H1? Oh, proceed to the relevant table if so. If not, H1. Okay, I see. So I'm not disembarking. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Here's the part where I'm losing my my track of stuff here. So we're in a blue zone. In order to dock or land in longboats, a full day's turn is required to do so. Roll on these tables first, then pirate ship may not conduct business until the next day's turn. So I got an encounter, so I can't, I'm a little confused here. So I got an encounter, and then it says, if in Nassau, which I am, the ship may dock and debark at the start of the next day. Proceed to the relevant table, if so. A little confusing here. So the way I'm going to read this, the way I'm going to interpret this is that I am currently trying to dock at Nasu. So if I'm trying to currently dock at Nasu, I'm not going to like say, oh man, I see a boat. Hey, let's cancel that or belay the last order. Let's go out and fight them. Instead, I'm going to go straight back to H1. So the encounter is wasted is what it's saying. And that's how I'm reading that. All right, cool. Perfect. So that is going to be the day. And now we're at the next day. So we are rolling to see what the weather is. And I was going to roll the weather only because I am currently docking. If docked in Nasu or the Pirate Haven, no effect. Do not roll on H2. Proceed to H4. Pirate ship may not set sail this day. Yeah. So that's fine. So does that mean we're docked? No, let me check. Let me check. I'm gonna bring the rulebook over here for a second. Let me look at the table of contents here. Not seeing nothing. Not seeing nothing. All right, let me check the rule book, see if the rule book says anything. So I might say it on the chit for docking. All right, pirate ship docked / pirate ship refit, mat 1. Place these counters next to the pirate ship counter on the map whenever it is docked or undergoing refit in either Nasu or the Pirate Haven. Permanent damage markers are used to mark permanent damage from missed refit deadlines. Oh, okay, well, that didn't help at all. All right, screw it, we'll make it up. So we are going to be docked. Where's my dock? Oh, there's. So we are docking here. So we were doing yesterday. We sailed in, started docking, and it took a whole day to do that. So we like sailed over there, and then it says it takes a whole day to do so. Is that what it says? Oh, I see. I think this is for bad weather. So this note is for bad weather. So this is not relevant to me. All that's relevant to me is what the weather is today. And then we ignore everything else. I think that's what it's saying. Okay, all right, sure. Because down here in H4, we decide where we want to go. So the pirate ship may move to the next map zone or remain in the current one. And if I remain in the current one, I can enter Nasu. Okay, I see. Okay, so I'm not docked yet. I'm about to dock though. All right, so I'm just gonna roll the weather. Rolling the weather here. We rolled a 31. So our previous weather was poor. So 31 is gonna put us right here in good light wind. And then poor previous day is +5. So 31, actually, oh sorry, it's gonna take us here. Good moderate wind, so it's gonna be 31 + 5, so 36. So we're still here. So good, moderate. Okay. And we shall dock. And now we're docked at Nasu. So now that we're docked at Nasu, what happens? Let's see. If the pirate ship is entering Nasu, Pirate Haven, or any blue zone on the map, in order to dock or land in longboats, a full day's turn is required to do so. Roll on these tables. Pirate ship may not conduct business until the next day's turn. Okay, so it took me a day to get there. And then today I'm spending all day docking and all that stuff. And then tomorrow I'll be able to finally shop. That's how I'm reading that. I might be interpreting that incorrectly, but what it's telling me to do here is roll everything else. So we roll mutiny, no mutiny, because we have loyalty high enough. Random events is going to kick in. We roll that. So see, we rolled a 77. No random events. And then finally, do we spot anybody? We rolled a 7, and that is going to give us a no. So we do not spot anybody. Okay, all right, now we're on to the next day. So we lost a day, essentially. So we're on day 11. All right, so on this 11th day, actually, let me get my dice in order here. They're all over the place now. I'm missing a black tie. Oh, there it is. Oops. All right, so I'm just cleaning up my workspace here. And merchant ship, pirate ship. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back. We are so back. Okay, so we are now at Nasu. We are at Nasu. So now that we're at Nasu, this is where the rule book becomes, or the charts book becomes a little unruly. So we are at Nasu on the next day. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assume, because I can't shop until the next day, I'm gonna assume that I'm now reading the Nasu chart. So I'm at the Nasu ship business. So now we get to do our ship business stuff. And I can do buy and sell cargo, such special items. So I have a boat. I have a prize boat that I want to sell, and it has a lot of stuff on it. So let me see, is there a prize ship section? Here's special items. Repair prices, I don't need any repairs right now. Pirate ship refit prices. I don't think I need to refit right now. It says pirate ship must start refit by the last day of every second month. Okay, so we're not there. I can upgrade my ship. So I could upgrade my brigantine for $2,000, and that gives me I think it gives me more shooting power. It gives me less storage. What does upgrade do for me? I'm checking here. I forgot what upgrades do for me, but huh. Let me check the rule book. Trying to see what the upgrade does for me. I don't know if I have an idea what the upgrades do for me. Let me see if it's on one of the player aids or one of the aids here. All right, so if in Nasu we can disembark the ship for the day, can choose any of the following. Okay. All right. So, interesting. All right. We have. Again, I have no clue what upgrade does for me. It lowers my capacity for storing things. Maybe it increases my black powder. Oh, here it is. Oh, so an upgraded version of the ship will give me. Oh, it'll let me store more people. So my crew size is actually not at 8. My crew size is at 4. That's disappointing. I need an upgraded brigantine to have that many people. So on my boat, I have 3 people. Or 3 crew units. Interesting, okay. Alright, so I do want to upgrade because I want a bigger crew. Which is going to lower my size, but it's going to give me the ability to kind of do more stuff, especially with the Pirate Haven situation. So unfortunately, do I get my crew back when I get here? Because I'm selling a captured prize ship. All right, so how I'm going to interpret this, because I don't know if it says it here, is that I had to put a guy on the boat for the prize ship over here to sail it back to Nasu. So I had to send 20 guys, and they took it back to Nasu. Now I followed them right behind them, and I'm back at Nasu. So my interpretation of this is I'm going to reclaim my people. I'm going to reclaim my person. So I reclaim my person that I had on the ship, and I'm now at my crew size max of 4, not 8, is at 4. And that means that we now have 4. I think in order to build a Pirate Haven, I need 4 people anyway. So I need to upgrade my ship and then build a Pirate Haven afterwards. So I think I see what the game is trying to do here. All right, moving back over to here though, we're going to go ahead and sell the prized captured ship. So it is a non-upgraded brigantine. So we're gonna get $2,000, and we're gonna spend that $2,000 immediately to refit our ship. Not refit. To upgrade. Where's upgrade? To upgrade our ship. It's gonna take us 10 days, so we're gonna lose 10 days, but it's gonna make us make it to where we can hold 8 people now, and our crew will be able to have a bigger crew. So we're selling this one, which had no damage anywhere, and then all captured warship prizes are upgraded. Okay, sure. But before we do that, we have some items on this boat. So on this boat, we have flour, we have goods, and we have sugar. So we are gonna go ahead and sell a good bit of that and some rum, so we can make sure that we have some stuff. So let me get a place so I can show everything that I have. Let me find somewhere to write this down. Sure, I use the back of this enemy's board here. All right, so I have currently flour. Actually, I'll just put it in my boat. Fine, I'll put it in my ship. I will use this board for what it's supposed to be used for. So I have flour. Let's see. Huh. Oh no, there's damage on my camera lens. That's awful. I don't know if you guys see that, but there's my sensor's gone bad. I see. That's why my camera's looking awful. All's well with technology. I think it's still under warranty, so I can send it back in. But I just noticed that. Sorry, if you're trying to figure out what I'm talking about like a little dot right there. That's the camera sensor. That's very sad. Sad day. Sad day there. All right, ignoring that thing that I just pointed out to you that you can't unsee now. We have 26 flour. So 26. We have 14 goods. And then we have 10 sugar. Okay. So we got all those things. So all those things are here. We have all those things in front of us, before us, and we will start selling. So we need to sell some stuff. We're selling the boat for 2,000. We're going to use that to refit and upgrade our brigantine. So I'm going to say upgraded. So upgraded, which is actually going to reduce our storage capacity from 60 to 30. So that means that we got to sell a lot of stuff. So here's the fun part. Just trying to do all this and not die. All right. So we have 3,000 gold. So we're going to get 2,000 from the thing there. Actually, is this on the? Hold on, this might be on here. Oh, I see. I lied. That's not damage from anything. That's on the thing. Okay. All right. The sensor's not damaged, y'all. The sensor's not damaged. There's just dust on the green screen. Okay. Now I feel better. Whew. Feel much better. All right. Sorry. Going back to our game at hand. So we are going to go down to 30 cargo capacity. We have 1 defense cannon because we want to build a pirate haven. We've just been holding to this the whole game. It hasn't been doing anything for us. But we had 3,000. We're now at 5,000 because we sold that boat. So this is gone now. And what we're doing is we're assuming that I'm doing this in the correct order to where I can do all this properly. Okay. And now we're going to sell cargo. So we're going to sell a bunch of cargo, and that bunch of cargo that we're going to sell is going to be, sorry, it's bothering me. It's still there. That's annoying. All right. The bunch of cargo that we're going to sell is, we're going to sell probably, I want to hold on to some of these things. So I'm going to hold on to 5 of each. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I have 1 cannon, so I can hold 4 more or something. So I'm going to hold 4 more rum. Actually, I think rum is worth the most, isn't it? Rum is, selling price is $70. Yeah, rum is worth the most out of these. So goods, sugar, flour. Oh, flour is really cheap. All right, so I want to sell all my flour then. I don't want any flour left over. So we're selling all flour. It's my ledger here. Sorry, I should just go ahead and get a calculator. Man, I might as well build a spreadsheet. Ugh, I didn't know I was going to be playing Eve offline in the form of pirates. Calculator, save me. All right, 20 times 26 is 540. So it's going to be all sugar sold, 540. All right, so that's that. And now we're going to sell, I want to sell all my goods. Well, I want to hold on to a few goods. I don't know what they do, but we're gonna hold on to 5 of those. So we're selling 9 goods. So goods are gonna be 9 times 50. You know what, I'll sell 10. I'll make it easy for myself. So we're selling 10 goods, and that's going to be $500. So 6040, right? I think I'm doing that right. And for our rum, we're gonna hold on to, I don't think I need to hold on to any rum, but I'm just gonna hold on to 5 of it just because that's the rule that I said. So we're gonna go from 31 down to 26. Yeah, so we're gonna sell rum, and we're selling rum for 70 a piece. So 26 times 70, so we're getting 1,820. 7860. All right. So that's the rum. So we're down to 5 rum. Spices. Guess we can just sell all 5. What are spices worth? 75. Ooh, spices are nice. All right. So 5 times 7. So, I'm sorry, 5 times 75. 375 plus 7860. So 8235. All right. And then we are going to sell sugar. Sell 5 of those. 5 times 50, 250. And do that. Plus 2, 35. I got a lot of money. Look at that. Look at all that money. All right. Just the honest days of work being a pirate. Okay, so we have 15 things in our storage. So we have 15 capacity left. All right, so that's our selling right there. So we sold all those things. Okay, then I'm gonna continue here. I don't need any more black powder. I have a spare cannon already. Should I buy? I think I should buy 2 more cannons. Yeah, so we're gonna spend $3,000 of our 8,485. We're gonna spend $3,000 to get our cannons. So we have 3 cannons now, 3 defense cannons. And oh, I need lumber for a pirate's thing. Hold on, how do I build a pirate haven? I feel like a pirate haven requires me to have 4 crew. I remember reading that somewhere. I don't remember from where though. Let me look at this rule book. Let me look at this chart book. I mean. All right, Pirate Haven. So here's a Pirate Haven section. So Pirate Haven says, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. A farm distillery may be built at a Pirate Haven to build. Oh, that's a farm distillery. Huh. I want to build a Pirate Haven. I don't know. This is very confusing. All right. Or is this a Pirate Haven? I think I might be confused on that one. So it says a Haven Farm and Distillery. Oh, I see. So I need a lot more gold. Construction, rum production, and weekly profits. So a farm and distillery, so a haven, may be built at the haven. What's this at the haven? I gotta establish a haven first. All right, let's continue. I'm gonna continue thumbing through the book to see if I can find how to build a pirate haven. All right, let's check the other rulebook to see if I can figure out how to build a pirate haven. Grueling stuff, I know. All right, pirate haven. This mat is where you track your status of your pirate haven specialist, your haven pirates and loyalty, your farmer distillery. You may only have 1 pirate haven at a time. Okay, so that information that we looked at earlier was for how to build a distillery. We don't have. All right, your pirate haven stash. No, it's a stash. I don't want stash. You think they will tell me how to build a pirate haven? All right, Pirate Haven. This counter tracks where your Pirate Haven is located. Place it in light or dark blue zones. Cove map zones only. Nope. Told me nothing. All right, let's go back to the front of the book. Stressful things about this rulebook are everything. Cargo goods. Game components, dice, boards, calendar, game sheets. Alright, Pirate Haven construction. This card is used to track the Pirate Haven or farm and distillery construction, when it will be completed. A certain amount of time and materials is required to construct both. Note that a Pirate Haven must be constructed first before farm and distillery can be built. They may not be constructed at the same time. Thanks. Told me nothing. Alright, Pirate Haven defense cannons, Orangetown. Bunch of nothing. Alright. Well, we gotta play we gotta do a scavenger hunt here through this rulebook to see if we can find how to build a Pirate Haven. Because it'll be great if we can say, hey, to build a Pirate Haven, go here and do these things. But nope. I had it in my mind that you need it 4 people, and I think it might have come from that section I was looking at earlier for the distillery. So I'm gonna rotate this towards myself here instead of the camera, so my apologies, but I gotta find this Pirate Haven thing. Alright, this is the combat section. Alright, so here's the only section I can think of that might tell me what I'm looking for. So it says a farm and distillery may be built at the Haven. To build, pay this much gold, this much lumber, units, and 14 days are required to complete construction. 7 days if carpenter present, with at least 4 pirate crew units working on it each day. A foreman, specialist crewman, and 10 pirate units are also required to run operations once complete and must be present at Haven. That's so confusing. If the foreman at Haven is severely wounded or killed in action, Haven and distillery operations immediately stop. The rum production is 0 for each week. If not producing, rum production begins once again once all the requirements are met. For each week that the farm and distillery productions, each week of those, Haven Pirates transport rum to the Nassau and sell it for 4,000 gold profit every Saturday. Once Nassau is raided, that sale is shut down. Confusing stuff. Oh, hello Time Roller. Hello Time Roller, welcome to the chat. I'm currently trying to figure out how to build a Pirate Haven because this rulebook is awful. Again, I'll talk about it in my review, but All right, I'm thumbing through the rulebook to try to find out how to build a pirate haven. Pirate ship disabled. Sorry, trying to orient to where y'all can see as well. It's probably not the most exciting video to watch here. So we got Haven Combat over here. Haven Land Combat. Maybe I'll say it on the Pirate Haven sheet. Let me look at the Pirate Haven sheet. Nope. Got a bunch of nothing. I got a Pirate Haven stash sheet and a Pirate Haven Pirates sheet. And neither one of them give me instructions on how to actually establish a Pirate Haven. The only instructions I have are how to build a farm and distillery, which I guess I'm supposed to read that as that's the same thing. Oh yeah, super chill indeed, super chill indeed. It's all just relaxing. Oh, actually, hold on, let me hold on one second. There's probably gonna be background noise here. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool, it's all good. All right. Because for some reason I live streamed, I think, last week, and the audio didn't go through. I mean, the audio recorded locally, thankfully, but the audio did not stream. That was really weird. Oh, Pirate Haven. Okay, a Pirate Haven is a small location or small collection of wooden buildings located in any light blue cove map zone of your choice, where your pirate captain and crew can relax and perform various duties. A Pirate Haven must be built first before it can be visited and utilized. Only one Pirate Haven can exist at a time. If and when it is attacked by warships, do the thing. You may voluntarily move your haven at any time. A maximum of 32 pirates can be kept there. Need instructions on how to build it, though. Your Pirate Haven location starts out secret, but may be defended with defense cannons purchased at Nasu. If and when the location is discovered by warships, you can store unlimited amount of captured goods, black powder, and gold and jewels there. Everything but how to build it. Jeez, of course. Alright, you may voluntarily move your haven location at any time. It says K2A. So K2, chart K2. So it says K2A. If discovered, the current haven location may be abandoned, and another hidden location chosen in any light blue area or dark blue. Haven pirate units, specialist crew, and goods stored at the original haven may be transported to the new haven location. To build a new haven, here we are. We got the instructions on how to build. Thank goodness. This is a pirate haven already on board? No, a pirate haven is not already on board. That's a pirate stash. Yeah, the overhead camera quality is not great because it's having some issues, and I have to go address that somewhere. Actually, I wonder if it's bad because of the overlay. Let me check. Let me see. Is it just the camera or is it the overlay? Nah, it's the camera. Yeah. Yeah, it's the camera. So much so that you can't even tell the difference. So here's my multi-source, and then here's without the multi-source. Here's the camera directly. So yeah, that's the problem. The problem is the camera. Anyway, that goes a long way to say that I have a pirate stash here, and I'm gonna try to establish a pirate haven over there. I just need to see what the requirements were. And it says over here to build a new pirate one. Again, I hate that everything's buried in the footnotes. This is the worst. All right, to build a pirate haven, 25 lumber units and 14 days are required for construction. Okay, all right, that's what I want to see. With at least 4 pirate units working on it each day. Once a new haven construction is completed, the old haven must be abandoned. Haven defense cannons may be transported to the new one or added at a cost of 1,500 per cannon, max of 5. Cost includes everything else. Once the current pirate haven has been discovered, do those things. Cool. Okay. All right. So I need 25 wood is what I wanted to hear. All right. I have enough crew, but it's going to be all the crew. So basically, I can't do anything except for wait for 14 days if I do that. I'm going to have nobody to man the ship. So I'll have to hang out there for literally 2 weeks. And then after that, then we'll have a pirate haven built. We can have our foreman sit down and start doing stuff. But I'm trying to debate if I want to get more crew first and then set a pirate haven, or if I want to go ahead and get the pirate haven now. So I think the true call is for me to get more crew first and then do the pirate haven. So I need to come back to Nassau later. Or I can try to get the 25 wood that I need now and then fight whoever I fight and then set a pirate haven afterwards after I capture some crew. This is tough. All right, tough decisions being made here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and sell. We're gonna sell the goods. We're gonna sell everything. So we can have the capacity we need to hold the 25 lumber, and we're just gonna hold on to it and hope that we get into a fight, so we can have some fun there. So we're gonna sell 4 goods, 5 sugar, and 5 rum. So we are going to go back to our selling page because we're currently in Nassau. We can sell. And then I'll just buy the lumber that I need since nobody is generating lumber. Those jerks. Those cheapskates. All right, those scallywags. All right, so we said 5 rum, 4 goods, and 5 sugar. So 5 rum is going to be 70 times 5. So much money I'm getting back. So 70 times 5. So 350. 350 plus 5, 4, 8, 5. So 5,775 is how much gold I have so far. Okay, and that was all of my rum. Now all of my goods. I think goods and sugar are the same. Is that true? No, sugar is 50. Good. Oh yeah, goods and sugar are the same. So that's going to be 9 times 50. And we're going to add that to our total, 5,775. So I have $6,225. And no cargo. All right, so that's what my cargo sheet looks like. Black powder does not count for my total, and I'm holding to those defense cannons for my pirate haven. So right now I need to lumber. I need to buy 25 lumber. All right. Oh, and Time Roller puts here in the chat. This is per chat GPT, Golden Age of Piracy 1718 specifically. That game hides rules in a lot of little places, so pirate havens can be weirdly unclear at first. Here's a straight up breakdown. Nice. Yes. And yeah, it's one of the things that's like my biggest complaint. I know the designer is pretty active on the Board Game Geek forums because I had to go through those a few times when I was learning how to play the game to like understand the rules and stuff. But I'm just gonna say this: please make a better rulebook. Like I get it, the stuff is in the footnotes and you'll see it in the charts, but I like to have everything in one spot. And also the inconsistency that exists. Again, this will be my review, but the inconsistency that exists that I can't go to the Pirate Haven section to find out how to build a Pirate Haven. Actually, no, yeah, that's correct. I cannot go to the Pirate Haven section to figure out how to build a Pirate Haven in the charts, but I do need to go to the sailing or to the battle section, the fighting section, to figure out what happens when somebody surrenders. And it's like, why is it inconsistent? Like I gotta go to the rule book for Pirate Haven, but I gotta go over here for that. It's frustrating. It's just a scattered mess is what we would call it. So much so that I'm compelled to try to rewrite the rule book, but I'm not that encouraged because once I do my playthrough for the video, then I'm going to finish out the series and I'll just play this game for fun on my own. Maybe I'll stream every once in a while. But what I'm saying is it's not that deep. It's not that serious in my mind. It's just I really wish the rulebook was not as frustrating. And again, that'll come out in the review. But for right now, let's continue with our playthrough. So we have our dollars. We're buying 25 wood. So how much is that? 25 times 100. Oh my gosh, I need haggling. Lumber is $100. Jeez. All right, well, I'm spending $2,500 on wood. Does not feel good. So that is 622. Oops, nope. Okay, minus 6225. So $3,725 left. Yikes. I got 25 wood though. All right. Okay, so we got the lumber that we need. We got everything we need. I do want to buy a medicine because apparently that might be needed if somebody gets sick. So I'm at $1,000. Oh gosh, all my money evaporating. All right, I'll buy a medicine. I'm not gonna like it, but I'll buy a medicine. This is rude. All right, so I'm at 2,000. I have just enough to do the refit that I need to do to get the better boats. So I will now spend my last $2,000 So I have $725 left, but I will upgrade my ship so I can hold more crew. I gotta pay my crew eventually, don't I? I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not gonna have enough money. I need to like murder somebody. Looks like I need to get into another pirate fight. All right, so we're spending $2,000 and we are going to upgrade. We're going to upgrade our ship. So here's retrofits. We're doing an upgrade. We're upgrading a brigantine. It costs 2,000. It's gonna cost 10 days. So we're gonna do that and we're gonna spend the 10 days. So I'm going to just mark off 10 days. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on the 21st day. What a rough series of things. And that's my assumption, is that we just fast travel time. I'm assuming I don't need to roll the weather every day, because that'll be silly. So I'm assuming I'm here, I'm chilling, nothing bad's happening, I'm not gonna roll. If I was supposed to roll all 10 days, I would say you're wrong. So, because I'll be so bored. It's like nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm just trying to see what the weather's gonna be like. All right. What I will do though is I will roll the weather from the day before that I'm about to embark or disembark, so I can see what the weather was before, because that could affect my modifiers. So I'm gonna do that. I'm making up that rule as I go along. I don't know if it's an official rule, but it sounds right to me. So that's what I'm doing, because all we care about is the weather the day before. All right, the weather the day before was 61. So 61 weather is going to be, once I get to the right section, again, I should have tabs. So unprepared. All right, 61 is going to be poor light wind. So poor light wind. Okay, cool. That was the previous day. That was the day before we're about to disembark. So we are now done. Our boat is built. We're ready to go do some cool things. We got ourselves an upgraded brigantine ship that we're going to go mess some people up with. And what we need to do is we need to get ourselves an enemy. We just need to get some money. We need more crew people. So in my mind, what I want to do is I want to go to the B area so I can just try to fight a low-level ship. And then once I fight the low-level ship, I'll hopefully get them to surrender soon, or just take them out, take them over. And then once I take them over, I'll be able to get that prize ship to go back to Nasu, sell that stuff, and then go and build my pirate haven, which I want to do over here. So that's the plan. Will it work out that way? Probably not, but that's the plan. So we are ready to go. So we're on the next day. I'm gonna go and roll my 5 dice. So we are, oh, nope, that's wrong. So we're rolling our 5 dice. This is gonna be the weather dice, the event dice, and then we're gonna roll for the encounter to see if we find somebody that we encounter. The weather is gonna be a 64. So 64 weather, 23 for event, so no events, and then 7 for the encounter, so no encounter. Oh, I could have hired crew. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. This will save me a step. 1 second. Do I have enough money for that? I thought there was a higher crew option over here. There it is, right there. Nasu Town Tavern. So I can go to the Town Tavern. This is 100 gold per main crew unit. So it will cost me 1, 2, 3, 4. It will cost me 400 gold to get to the units that I need. And it'll take me 14 days to build the Pirate Haven. I don't know if it's worth it because I'm not gonna have enough money to pay my crew on the first. Yeah, I need more money. All right, I think I need to get more money. Yeah, I definitely need to get more money before I do that. So I could hire the people immediately. I could hire the people now. The problem is I'm not going to have enough money to do stuff. I could also say that I didn't buy the 2 defense cannons to get $3,000 back. Because I don't think I need the defense cannon. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'll do that. All right, I'm gonna get my $3,000 back from the defense cannons. That cost me 1,500 a piece, so I'm back down to one. I have 3,000 left in gold, so I will hire the rest of my pirate crew during the same phase here. And it says hire pirate main crew. It says 100 gold per main crew units. Must be paid up front. Roll 1d10 to determine the main crew units available for hire. Oh. Oh. So it does not have an unlimited number. That sucks. Alright, it says hire pirate crew may be dismissed later in the game. 500 per unit. Crewmen hired as Haven Pirates can do this. Ugh. Well, I can gamble. Wow, that's not great. All right, we're not gonna gamble because that is all my money. Yeah, no, let's not gamble. I don't like the idea of gambling. There's no modifiers. I don't have a clay pipe. I'm not that cool. Okay, back down to here though. You have to roll 2 dice. Ugh. Oh, okay. 1d10 it's a 50-50 if you're gonna win money or not. Okay, anyway, back over here. So we're gonna roll to see how many crew members are here. We're gonna roll the black die. Sorry, all this doesn't matter. This doesn't count. It didn't happen. We rolled a 9. We got 9 crew members available. Perfect, because we only needed 4. All right, so we're gonna hire 4 of them, and it's gonna be $100 per, or 100 gold per main crew unit. So we're buying 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're buying 4 of those units, and that's gonna cost me $400. So I'm down to $3,325. All right, now we're talking. Okay, now all I need to do is I need to go and establish a pirate haven. That's it. So I have the money to pay people on the first payday. I will be able to build out the pirate haven, and we'll be able to have a fun time. Cool. So that's great. I'm glad I remembered that I could hire people here at Nasu Town, at the tavern. Can't do anything else. I don't need to go to the hospital. I could try to gamble. Nope. Not gonna gamble. Let's see. I wonder if they have jobs that I can do. Oh, wait, is this different? Okay. Yeah, so here's a Nasu Town Pirate Governor. So jobs available. I had to have an infamy of 4 or 5 to check for jobs, so I can't check for jobs right now. Okay. I don't see any other restrictions on anything else. So I cannot do any of these jobs, so I don't know, I'm looking at it. And the tavern has these things available. Nasu Town, here's a hospital. Here is a warship raid. Oh, that's if we get raided. Yeah, starting from September on, we do that. Okay. And then here's my payout. Is going to be payout is per specialist and crew member unit. Oh, specialist and crew member unit? Ugh. So if I want no extra loyalty, I don't know how that works yet. I don't know why I'm speculating. All right, continuing. Here's a sell pirate ship or capture prize ship. We already done that. Yeah, nothing else for us to do here. Only thing I can really do is gamble, and I'm not going to do that. So, okay, cool, we're done. Going back to our sailing situation. All right, now we get to do our roll. All right, finally. So our destination is going to be to D, so we're going to undock. We're no longer docked. Done our building. And the weather is a 14. The previous day, in this case, was poor, light. So because it was poor, I think it's going to give us a modifier +5. +5. So this is a 19. So with 19, that's going to give us a good light wind. Okay, so good light wind. And we get to move. So good light wind, go to H4. And then H4 says, if you were wanting to move, you can move, essentially. So as long as it's not max sail damage, calm wind, or bad weather, then we can go to our next zone. So we're going to go over here to D, and at D we're going to dock. So we need to dock into a cove. That's going to take us a day. So we are going to go there, and we're going to try to dock. Like I said, it's going to take the rest of this day, so we're not going to do anything else. But let's get the rest of the stuff. 89, nothing happens, and then at 8, I think at 8, I am in deep waters here. So we have, we're looking at our encounter table, and an 8 is not going to be enough. We get -1 for poor weather. We're not in poor weather, so no modifiers are going to impact us. So we just sit at 8, so we don't have enough. That's the end of the encounter. We are docked, and we're going to go ahead and do our Nasu stuff. So we're on to the next day. The 22nd. So I'll have to pay my crew, and what is number 5? So there'll be a rum production, and I have to pay my crew. All right, well, we're going to start doing a lot more complicated stuff here in a second. So we are here on the 22nd, and we are going to go ahead and build ourselves a pirate haven, like we keep talking about. I think it's under K. We're building a pirate haven, and according to the rulebook, a pirate haven costs 12 and it's 14 days to build. Sorry, it costs 25 wood is what I meant to say. Oh, no, it's down here. Okay, right, I forgot. So to build a pirate haven, 25 lumber units in 14 days are required to complete the construction. 7 days of carpenter present. I do not have a carpenter. And then with at least 4 pirate crew units working on it each day. Once a new haven construction is completed, the old haven must be abandoned. Haven defense camp. Okay, cool. So we got that. Now I have a foreman. What does he do? I don't think he speeds up anything. I think he just makes the rum production better if I can afford it, which I can't. So, yeah, we're doing our 14 days. So where's my marker? And we're spending 25 lumber. So we now have free space on our boat again, which I should have anticipated, but I forgot about that. So 25 lumber spent, and we're gonna put 1 defense cannon in the pirate haven. We've established a pirate haven. Where's the cannon? Oh, I gotta go to our card. That's why. So pirate haven construction, haven completion date here, farm and distillery completion date there. And do we have a defense cannon for pirate haven? Or do we just put it as a spare cannon? I don't know. That's really weird. All right. This game has a lot of weird stuff. So we got 1 spare defense cannon for the pirate haven, because that's what I bought with me, and nothing else is going to be here for now. But we are going to have to spend 14 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're in February. So 11, and that's a gold one. So that gold one, this is a very haphazardly put together sheet here, so pardon the disgruntledness of this. So pirate ship and haven crew plunder payouts. So we just have to pay the pirate ship because our haven is being built. It's not built yet, so we're going to pay our crew. So it says go to F1 and K1. So F1 plunder payouts. Pirate ship crew, first day of each month. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. First day of each month. And it says here, payout must be made on the first day of each month. If a pirate ship's at sea, sufficient gold must be aboard in order to do payouts. Pirate ship crew units may be dismissed at any time, but pirate ship must be docked and dismiss main crew units or specialist crew paid 500 gold first. So you gotta pay them anyway. Either way. All right, so this is the payouts in gold per specialist and main crew unit. So my loyalty is currently at 4. So I can get +1 loyalty if I pay everybody $300 a piece. And I think that's what I'll do. Because I specifically got all this extra gold to do this here. And then it says F2 pirate. Oh man, what? Why is that happening? Is that happening? Nope, it doesn't say F2 is happening. It just says here, do this. It's not referring to saying then go to F2. Oh no, it says right here. Pirate Captain Infamy decrease, first day of each month. Oh, that sucks. So my infamy is always decreases by 1 point on the first day of each month. That is not great. So I need to go up by 2 then. So I need to pay $350 per person. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it here. I was gonna ask which happens first, but it says here both of these happen on the first day of each month. So as a result of that, I'm just gonna assume I get to choose the order. Also, I lost track of how many days it was. Hold on. Because we're supposed to do 14, so we were here. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be on Saturday. Right? Which Saturday, what does that mean? Pirate Haven rum production. Okay, we're gonna miss the first rum production, but it's okay. I don't have a facility to do that anyway. All right. So paying our pirates. So paying our pirates $350 per person. We got 8 people, so 8 times 350 is gonna be. Oh, that's not right. It's gonna be 2,800. We have just barely enough gold. So we have left. We have. Jeez, we're cutting it close. We have $525 left. All right. All right, and our infamy is going to be maxed out. Infamy? Oh, that was loyalty change. My infamy is going to go down anyway. Oh, that sucks. All right, in that case, give me $50 times 8 back. $400 plus 525. So I have $925 left. Okay. All right. But we have a pirate haven. That's the most important part, y'all. We have a pirate haven. Right there. Look at that. Look at that beautiful pirate haven. Okay, now my question is, could I have been sailing around doing stuff that entire time period? Let me think. So it takes 14 days for that to happen. So I don't think I needed to stay there 14 days. I think that's what it's trying to tell me. For my ship being refit, I think that's different because I can't go anywhere without my boat. I guess I can do 14 rolls of like weather, but nothing happens. Huh. Okay. I feel like fast traveling the weather when I'm having my ship refit and rebuilt is fine, but I feel like with the Pirate Haven situation, I think I just did that wrong. I don't think it's just fast forward through 14 days. I think it's, you know, hey, drop off 4 people and let them do the building and then go about and do your boat stuff. Let me see, does the rulebook say? Yeah, so my interpretation is I don't need to be there. That's why I'm gonna read that, because that's very convenient for me. Okay, my interpretation rules. There, take that, society. So those 4 people are gonna be hanging out on the boat. I need my days back. So the Pirate Haven's not built yet. It's just being worked on. Let me get our card. I feel like I just had it. I don't know why I put it back in here. Did I just have it? Huh. I think I'm going crazy. Oh, yep, I did. It's right here in front of me. All right. Pirate Haven construction. So the completion date will be on, so it's currently the 22nd. So I didn't pay anybody yet, so I need my money back. So I had $3,325 left. It's a lot of money management. Okay, $3,325 left. We are starting our build on the 22nd, and we are going to be finishing our build 14 days from then. So 14 days from the 22nd is going to be on the 5th. So we're starting on the 22nd. The 5th is going to be 2 weeks. So the 5th is when it's going to be done. So Pirate Haven completion date is going to be Feb 2, 17, 18. All right, so February 2nd. Oh, I said 5th. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 2nd. February 5th, 17, 18. That's when it's going to be done. Again, if I'm playing that wrong, I will correct it at some point in the future, I guess. But for right now, I'm playing out those 14 days because that feels like a waste. Maybe if the rulebook told me how this worked, then I would follow the rules. But no, the rulebook doesn't tell me. Let me see. All right, fine. I'll check on Board Game Geek. I can't just let it hang there without me checking at least, making an honest to goodness effort. All right, to start building my Pirate Haven before buying a Pirate Haven defense cannons. Okay. I I see. All right, so I'm learning a few things about the rules. First of all, it's still a little bit cloudy. For the things, I mean, I've been playing correctly from my interpretation, from my understanding so far. But spending a little bit of time to like go through and double check certain things is good because it helps me feel reassured that I'm playing the game correctly. All right, it says here there are two different blue zones, shallow and non-shallow. Let's see days. Let's search for days. Okay. How do days spend? We're almost there. I promise, but it's just, ugh. All right, Pirate Haven, 25 lumber. R1 has a cost to build a Pirate Haven. Once you build it, so lumber in time for Pirate Haven, but lumber time and gold for Farm Distillery. Yep. So darn. All right. It looks like worst case scenario, I'm advancing this by. Oh, hold on. Here we go. We got some people asking the specific question I'm asking. What is the process for building Pirate Haven? Does my ship have to stay in a location where the haven is being built for a full 14 days, or do I actually make any rolls for the 14 days, or simply move the calendar 14 days forward? It says it takes 4 units of pirates to build, indicating that maybe I can drop off people and do other stuff. And Joe Carter says Royce is correct. Okay, cool. Thank you, Joe Carter. Joe Carter's a designer. You can drop out the lumber and the crewmen to build the haven and leave the area again. Your ship does not have to remain there until completed. Okay, cool. All right. We're good. We're good. The logic is logicking. The math is mathing. It took me like 10 minutes to do that, but we got there. Thank you for clarifying the mess that is the things here. Okay, so what we just established that I'm building a Pirate Haven. I'm dropping off 4 people. So my crew size is now from 8 to 4. And they're going to be there. They're going to go ahead and build the thing up for me. And then we're going to be done for the day here. And then we're going to move on to the next day. So now we move on to the next day. All right, cool. Cool game. All right, so February 5th is when it's going to be finished, so it's not there yet. We don't have to pay people yet, but we got our money, we got our stuff back, we reverted everything we need to revert. We cannot drop off our defense cannon yet, because it's not built yet. But the lumber is gone, and we can now go and be a pirate. So we're going to go and be a pirate. Whew. Next day, we're going to try to move ourselves to we gotta go through Georgetown first. Do I want to mess with Georgetown? Yeah, let's go to Georgetown. Let's have some fun. We got people, we can die. Might as well. Worst case scenario, I'll just revert back to where I am now and just say, hey, I started back over from here. This will be the last thing that I do here for this video because I forgot. I can play forever. But we're trying to have a 2-part series here, or a multi-part series here. So we're going to do our dice roll. We're rolling for purple's for weather, green is for event, and red is for encounter. That fell off the side, but you can see it here. 59 for weather, 20 for that, and 3 for encounter. So no encounters here in Georgetown, but we do have modifiers that we're not used to, so we got to check those out once we get there. can't believe my infamy dropped by 1. That's so rude. I worked hard for that infamy. I worked hard for that infamy. He worked hard for the infamy. Alright, so here we are. We're on H. H1 for the weather. And we rolled ourselves a 59. So 59 is going to give us here for poor light wind. And the day before was good light. So good and light means that we are going to have a negative 5. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, we're going to have a -5. So we're at 54. So 54, we're still in the same range. So poor light wind. And we will be able to make our sail. So we're going to go ahead and sail away to the next spot. It's going to be Georgetown, or yeah, Georgetown. It says Charleston, but it actually means Georgetown. I know you can't even read it because my camera is being camera-y. But just letting you know. Okay, so that's all done. No events here. We did not roll the thing we need to roll. Our crew loyalty is at fanatical because we did pay our people a reasonable or a good bit to get them nice and motivated to be a part of our team, part of our crew. And we do an encounter roll. In our encounter roll, we came up with a 3. So with that 3, we have 3, and then we have +1 because we're in an orange town zone. But it's also -1. So just a simple 3. So nothing happens. They didn't want the smoke either, so we're fine. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the next spot. So we're on the next day here. We're gonna move into the blue zone over there. Mark the day. And we're on the 24th, January 24th. All right, so we got 41, 38, and then 1. So 41, 38, and 1. So 38 is going to do nothing. 41, oh, sorry, it's already over here. 41 is going to be here. We had poor weather the previous day, so it's going to be +5. +5. So 46. So 46 is going to keep us here in good moderate wind. So good moderate wind. And we will make it over to the next spot. We do not get an encounter. We do not get an event, so nothing else happens. Okay. Kind of looking for somebody to fight. So I'm just gonna hang out here for another day. I'm gonna stay where I'm at for another day. So next day. I want to fight somebody easy, hopefully. Oh yeah, we got a 10. We got an encounter. All right, so we got 74 for the weather. We got 8 for the events, and we got a 10 for the encounter. So 74 for the weather, and the previous day was good, so it's gonna be -5. So it's gonna be 69. Nice. It's gonna put us at poor light wind, and we do have an encounter here. Because we did roll a natural 10 unmodified, so that's great. Now we're gonna go down to here, and we're gonna do our same rolls that we've done before. Once I find my dice, we're gonna do red for the faction. We're gonna do white for the type, and we're gonna do blue white for the type, and then we're gonna do white for the. Try that again. Dropping dice everywhere. I think I'm way over here. Wow, it's crazy. And then we're gonna do that for that. Okay, so just to call it out again, we're doing red to figure out what faction, we're doing that to figure out that, and we're doing that to figure out seamanship. Okay, so thank you, dice. Dismissed. Wow, that's not great. That's not great at all. Okay, all right, so we got ourselves 7 + 6. Sorry, you can't see that. So we got 7 + 6, which is going to be 13. So we got a 13 here for the ship type. So 13, we are in blue water, so nothing special is being added here. So just a simple merchant. So there's going to be a merchant ship. Then next we have 16. So 16 is going to be a frigate. We cannot have a frigate in this water, so we're going to have to re-roll that. So we will re-roll that. And as far as the seamanship is going to be a 5. So it's gonna be 2 seamanship. So I got that already listed from last time around. There we go. Already listed from last time around, so I'll just keep it there. But I do need to re-roll to find out what kind of boat it is. So this is not valid. 8 plus 6 is 14. I don't think 14 is valid either. Has to be below a 12. So that's not valid. Oh, actually, flute. No, I don't think a flute can go shallow. Let's see. Yeah, only a sloop, a schooner, and a brigantine can go shallow. A flute, a frigate, and a man of war cannot go shallow. Alright, we got 8. So 8 is going to give us a schooner. Nice. Alright, so we got a schooner. I feel like I'm protecting myself by going into shallow waters and fighting the people, but I feel like it's also thematic, you know? This is the appropriate way to do this. I'm a pirate. I don't play fair. Okay, so we got our stuff set. So for our enemy, they are a schooner, so they have 6 hull and 6 health. So they're going to be 6. I'm at 8. 6 hull and 6 sails. They're going to have a crew size of 2 as a merchant schooner. And they have a seamanship of 2. We already saw that. We got that from last time. All right, so that is it for that one. Now we're going to go over to our surrender rolls. Our infamy is currently at 1. Their seamanship is at 2. I think that 2 seamanship is going to give us an advantage. Yeah, it's going to give us a +3 on the surrender, which is good. So we're going to roll to see if they surrender. And oh my gosh, I keep rolling 10s. I promise I'm rolling. You see the dice roll. It hits the table and it rolls around. I'm just saying. So they surrender immediately. So that's cool. They surrender immediately. I'm happy about that. It gives me free experience points. So 1,000. I'm going to spend that immediately to get my navigation maxed out to 5. Actually, yeah. Navigation maxed out to 5. And I'm now level 3. Okay. And so they had powder, they had stuff on their boat. I'm going to take their boat as a prize boat, but we got to roll stuff to see what they have on their boat. And let's see all this. It doesn't matter. We go straight to I-7. Sorry. We go to I-7. All right, so we're on I-7. We have a schooner, so I think it's 3 rolls. Schooner, 3 rolls, 3% rolls. So here we are. So 3% rolls. And we got 6, 54, and 92. Oh, sorry, 6, 92. Oh, 45. Said that wrong. 45. Okay. So let's get our stuff. What do we get? What do we get? Where's my prize ship card? Did I erase it and put it away? Surely did. Okay. And this is going to be a schooner. Excuse me. So it's going to be a schooner, 0 damage, 0 hull, or sorry, well, 0 damage on either one of those. And then for items, we got 6. 6 is going to give us sugar. Then 45. 45 is going to give us flour. And then 92. 92 is going to give us a prisoner. Oh, that's new. I'm a little afraid of this. All right, so we have a prisoner on board. Prisoner says A. So it says a prisoner cargo may either be pressed into service to join the pirate ship's main crew, or as haven pirates. No additional gold required to hire. Sold in Nasu. Huh? Oh, I see. So I can either press them into service to join our main crew, or I can send them to the haven pirates. I see. Oh, man. Okay. Or I can sell them in Nasu, which definitely not doing that. I have a moral obligation against that, of course. You know, personally have a moral obligation against that. I think as a society, as an American, we should all have a moral obligation against that, but you'd be surprised. Anyway, so I can sell them in Nasu, or freed. To free them, you must either be allowed to take control or take command of the captured merchant ship and go. So I have to let them take ship and go on their way, or drop them off in Nasu. For each prisoner unit freed, pirate captain gains plus 200 XP. Nice. Prisoner units may also be held in reserve at the haven and later pressed into service as pirates if needed, but only before land combat begins, not during. Interesting. Okay. So I think I'm gonna press them into service, but it depends on who. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh man, it's a number. Oh my gosh, how many prisoners do you have on this boat? Oh my gosh, I might just kill the entire crew and captain. All right, this captain's gonna die. I'm just gonna clarify. This captain's gonna die because he's a prisoner, but we're gonna figure it out from here. So I gotta roll 2 d10s for that. So we are gonna roll. Let's see, red for prisoner, white for sugar, and then blue for flour. And I'm just doing this so I can roll it all at once, kind of speed things up a little bit because there's a lot of dice rolling already. So 2, 2, and 2. All right, so we got ourselves, man, yeah, 15. Oh, why'd I get black? Sorry, I did. Oh, okay, all right. I'm re-rolling this whole thing. My bad, I bumped a dice on accident. I didn't see what it was before I bumped it. All right, sorry, I get the right color dice. So we have white, red, and blue. There we go. All right, so we have 12 prisoners. We have 13 flour, and we have 8 sugar. Is this units of prisoners or just prisoners? Anyway, this is 13 flour. Okay. Oh, that's a horrible 3. Okay, so that's what we found on the boat. Again, this whole prisoner thing is, I'm still trying to figure out what this is about. Is there like a type of prisoner? No? Okay. This is a prisoner cargo may either be pressed into service to join the pirate ship's main crew, or as haven pirates. No additional gold required to hire them. We can sell them in Nasu, or it can be freed. To free them, they must either be allowed to take command of the merchant ship and go on their way, or dropped off in Nasu. For each prisoner unit freed. Oh, for each prisoner unit freed. And I just got 19 or 12 units of them. Oh, snap. Prisoners are actually a pretty good find here. So I'm gonna have 4 of them join me. So I'm gonna press 4 of them to join me. So we're down from 12 to 8 prisoners. And that's a lot of XP actually. That might be enough to give me 2 levels. So I can take those prisoners and I want to drop them off. I want to free them in Nasu. So I got to sail back to Nasu. That's going to give me a little mission to do. But we'll take them in on our boat. Actually, we'll keep them on this boat and we'll free them once we get over to Nasu. Okay, so that's going to be it. So 4 of those prisoners joined me. And yeah, the crew on this boat are going to be murdered, and so is the captain. Actually, they didn't attack me though. Shoot. All right, fine. Only 2 prisoners are going to join me. That way I can have these 2 stupid crew members on this boat join me. So there's 10 prisoners that are going to be left on the boat, and we'll have them sail back over to the other place. Okay, so that's all done. We got these items. We got that. That was cool, interesting that we got that. We go to table I-9. We see if there's any special crew members here. So specials crew members. And 1 second. Okay, so that is that. Sorry, we're specialist crew members. So we got to roll a d10. I want to roll this d10 here. I rolled a 1. There's nobody. No specialist for me. All right, sad. Okay, so no specials crew members. Then we're gonna move over to I-11. So now here we're going to kill this captain. So we're gonna torture him 3 times anyway. So we're gonna do the torture 3 times. I know. I don't want to ethically murder people, but I feel like enslavement is like, you know, hey, what you doing here? Now, granted, they could be prisoners, but in the context of this game, when it says prisoners, it probably means enslaved persons. So I got myself 3 sets here. We're gonna say first green, second purple, third red. And the reason why that's being established is because it's +2 per roll. So it's going to be +4 to the red roll, +2 to the purple roll, and +0 to the green roll. Oh, we got some. No, we don't. We ain't got no information here. Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. 1 less slaver off the street, or 1 more slaver off the street. I mean. So we got 41, 67, and 49, and I think 49 is not enough. Sorry, that's not, sorry. 41, 67, and then 53. And I don't think that's enough to get anything. I need 80 or better. So, the captain's dead. Oh well, that sucks. Alright. Moving on. Yeah, no sympathy, no mercy for slavers. I-13, we are going to take this as a prize ship. And then we're gonna send this back over to the thing. So it says the crew, we've pressed the 2 crew to join us. And we're gonna send this ship over to Nassau. I think Nassau is probably supposed to be a proper pronunciation, but Nassau is what I'll say because, you know me, just having fun over here. Oh man, we didn't roll to figure out how many rounds. That didn't matter, they surrendered immediately. In hindsight it would matter, but in reality it didn't because they surrendered immediately, got lucky. Alright, so we're gonna send this boat over to, or as a, no. Yeah, it's a prize ship. So we have to send at least 1 main crew unit from my ship to board the other ship. Okay. Alright, so we're sending 1 of our crew units. So we have 7 people on our boat, and we have 1 on the other boat. And again, the way I'm reading this is that 1 person I'll get back when I get over to Nassau. That's how I'm reading that. Or they'll just be, evaporate. I don't know. The rulebook doesn't specify. It's a little weird. Okay, so 1 crew unit of mine is gone on that boat to send it back. And all this is good. That's it. So just to clarify, we did not kill the crew and captain. We killed just the captain. The crew joined us, and we sent that boat on its way back to Nassau. All right, so the prize ship is over in Nassau. It's a schooner over there. All right, and we want to go back to Nassau too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make my way back to Nassau. Hopefully I don't die or face anything specific. Like I don't have a big intention of fighting right now. And then I'll end the video series, this second playthrough there, because we have a good bit of adventure going. All right, so we're done with that day. Moving on to the next day, we're gonna try to go back through Charleston. Seems like a bad idea, but I don't want to go this way. I just want to go 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll go 1, 2, 3, because it's gonna be a problematic path anyway. And I don't have to fight if I don't want to. I can always run away. You know me, just being the pirate that I want to be. Okay, so let's go and do our roll. We're going to do weather purple, event green, and encounter is going to be red. So we got our 5 dice. Weather is 81. Ooh, that's not great. So 81 weather, 62 event, and 7 on the encounter. No encounter here. I don't think it's going to be anything big. We are going to try to move over to 5, but let's see the weather. The weather is poor, and the previous day's weather was poor, so it's going to be +5. So it's going to be poorer. So 56 is what, or 86 is what we're at. So poor, moderate. So it's the same thing. I guess almost the same thing. Poor, moderate wind. Nothing terrible. And we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to where we're going, to number 5. And then no event is gonna happen because we did not roll a 98. And then for the encounter is gonna be a 7 minus 1, so 6. So nothing here. And we're done. All right, next day. We're gonna move to number 4. 84, man. This is gonna be 89. We're pushing me up here. So nothing eventful happening. The weather is the same, and we're just gonna move up. All right, so next stop is gonna be Nasu. So we're done with that day. Next stop is gonna be Nasu. We got a 7. That's better. Oh, we got an encounter. I don't know if we want to do it, but we'll see. All right, so we are moving into Nasu, and we do successfully make the move. The weather was going to be 7 plus 5 because previous weather was poor, so it's going to be 12. So it's going to be good light wind, and just as long as it's not calm, we're good. We made it over in there. We're in Nasu currently, and we have an encounter. So the intention is for us to ignore the encounter and to try to dock. So we do want to dock. Like, that's going to be our entire day. Again, the way the game is explaining ship docking is a little bit confusing. Actually, let me check the rule again. Oh, actually, let me check BGG. Because maybe BGG will have it. All right, docking. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so here's my asking a bunch of questions. And Joe responded. All right, so one of the questions is, so it says, my ship is in Area 3 and I want to dock in Nasu. Okay. As I understand it, I would do the following. Roll a weather check. Weather permitted sailing. Check the mutiny rule. Check the random events. Check the enemy ship encounter. Assuming there's no encounter, I then need to, according to rule H4.2, repeat the check for mutiny, check the random event, and check the enemy encounter before I can dock in Nasu. Is that correct? Or do I need to do any of those twice? I don't understand why. Okay, so number 1 says no. No need to repeat the rules after that. You simply dock your ship and mark the day off on the calendar. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, yep, easy. That's what I figured. So there's an encounter. I'm not going to fight the encounter. I guess if it's a warship, I don't think I can run away from it. So sure, I guess I'll roll. Actually, was the weather port? No, it was good. Sad. All right. All right, let's go ahead and generate this enemy. I'm just gonna roll the first one because if it's not a merchant, then I'm just gonna run away from it. 9. It's a 2 and a 7. So it is a merchant, and I'm just gonna run away from it. I'm not gonna bother wasting the rest of my rolls here. So we are docking though. Sorry, I gotta put our Pirate Haven thing over here. I forgot to put that marker down. So we are docked at Nasu, and that's the end of the day. And now we're at the top of the next day, and we're gonna go ahead and do our Nasu things with our Nasu friends. And for that, we are going to free the prisoners. Where's the free prisoners? Does my infamy go up 1? I think my infamy goes up 1. I forgot to do that. So I'm at infamy 2 now. I might have missed an infamy earlier, but that's my own fault. Where's the free prisoners? I'm not seeing a free prisoner section, so maybe I skipped it. you can sell a prisoner for $600 a piece, which is unethical, so I'm not going to do that. All right, well, we're gonna do a big sale of everything here shortly, but I'm still trying to find my XP. Oh, actually, I think that was listed on the other thing. So it's 200 per prisoner freed at Nasu. So I'm just gonna go with that tax. I think that's where it came from on the item generation. Yeah, so in here is where it tells you the rule for that. So we have them at Nasu, so we're going to drop them off at Nasu for each prisoner unit freed. Pirate Captain gains 200 XP. Prisoner units may also be held in reserve. Yeah, no, we're not going to hold them in reserve. So we're going to go ahead and get our benefits from that. So they're on the boat over here. So we're going to free those 10 prisoners and get ourselves 2,000 XP. So we get 2 levels from that. So we're at level 5 now. And I will get my seamanship maxed out. And then my next skill, I'll probably start working on swimming because I don't want to die. All right. So my seamanship is now 5. My navigation is now 5. My swimming is, everything else is 0. I'm super focused on 2 skills. 2 skills and 2 skills only. Only 2 brain cells here. Only 2 brain cells. I jump on the boat, I sail it, and then I try not to die. So I'm trying to clean up my dice here. Coming chaos over here. All right, dice are cleared. Okay, so now where are we? We have done that. We freed our prisoners. We're going to get rid of the ship. We're going to sell the ship. So, selling ship. And this ship has no upgrades. So it's going to be just a simple schooner, no upgrades, for 1,500. So we get 1,500 to our gold, which is great because it's going to really help us out when it comes to getting our way with, paying our people. So we got a lot of people now. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, there we go. We done it. We did it. Sorry, I had to update something. All right, so 1,500. Oh, calculator. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I can do this math in my head. It's going to be $4,825. All right. So that is good on that one. Now we're going to move over to, so we sold our boat. We sold the prize ship. We had 8 sugar and 13 flour. We're going to sell, actually, we're going to hold on to those things because I don't know, I might need them. I don't know, you never know. No, I'm going to sell them. Ooh, I can take them to my pirate haven once it's finished. Nah, I'll sell it. All right, so 13 flour and 8 sugar. I think they're worth the same. So flour, no, it's 20. And sugar is 50. So 13 flour is $260. And then we add to that sugar 8, 50 times 8. So we have $660 is what we're getting extra, plus 4,825. So $5,485. Okay, so that's gonna be it. That's what we have there. And we're done with that. I will gamble just for fun. And I will gamble the max that I can because I should have enough money to gamble without dying or having a mutiny situation. Where'd the gamble option go? Am I blind? Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. So gambling. I can gamble a max of 2,500 gold. And I roll 2 d10s and I see what I win. So I'm just gonna do let's just do 2,000. So I think I need just, well, no, I have people at Pirate Haven. Hold on. Let's do 1,500. Let's just take that ship that we just got and just see if we can sell it out the river. All right, so 1,500 is what we are betting. And we need 2 d10s. I'm gonna roll my pirate dice, 2 black die. I need less than 6. No modifiers. I rolled more than 6, so I lost $1,500. And that's why you don't gamble, kids. That's why you don't gamble. 5, 4, 8, 5. So I'm back down to 3,985. That's sad. Sad days. All right. Well, that's sad. I had all this money and I was like, oh, look how good I'm doing. And I gambled it. All right. And I gambled it away. Okay. So we're all done with that. This prize ship is no longer here. We can put those back. And that's going to be it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We are done for the 29th. So we'll start back on the 30th, January 30th. I will go ahead and go through the process of saving a game. I'm not going to, well, actually, no, I will need to save the game because I'm going to tear this down so I can do my review. That way I don't spoil anything. If you guys are watching this series, just know that I did my review after this playthrough, and then I continue my playthrough later. Or I will continue my playthrough later. That's the intention. So here's a little sheet that they give you for all of your stuff. So I'm going to use this over here, and we're going to write in our stuff. So let's fill it out. Got myself a little erasable pen here, which sounds weird, but it's the thing I got. And let's see, so the game, oh, okay, well, this is gonna be difficult. All right, you know what I'll do? I'll just zoom in on this not as great camera here. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Number 8. Oh, wow. I didn't change that one clearly. Well, lost my camera there. It's okay though. Oops. Oh, did it lose connection again? Oh my gosh. Always. At the worst possible time. It's just like, nope, no connection. Oh, it's already there. I see. It's the overlay. Okay, it didn't lose connection. I was talking junk about it too and everything. All right. So we'll zoom in more. There we go. All right, so for the game date is currently February 30th. So February 30th, or January 30th, sorry, January 30th. The weather is currently good and light. The wind, oh, sorry. Again, this is why I have an erasable pen. So good and light. Okay. My level for my captain, I made it to level 5. This feels pretty good, all things considered. My XP is 400. And everything is 0 except for navigation, seamanship, those are maxed out. So seamanship 5, navigation 5. Tell me I don't want to die without telling me I don't want to die. My pirate ship status is, my ship type is a brigantine. You know, I could store this in my board game app. I just thought about that. I might do that anyway. Map location, I'm currently docked at Nasu. My sales status is at 8. My hull status is at 8. My captain's health is full. Main crewman, I have 7. Or is this my, no, it's just 7. And, oh, actually, no, I have 8, because I got my guy back from returning the boat. Yeah. 8, we're maxed out. Okay, my special crewmen are, I have a master gunner, which I haven't had a chance to use yet, but I'm okay, I don't need to test them. Then I got a foreman. My crew loyalty is at 5. My infamy is at 2. Actually, my infamy is at 3. Because I dropped it down previously because of the first of the month, but then I undid that, but I forgot to get my infamy back up. So my infamy is at 3. Nice. Cargo hold. I have nothing in my cargo hold except for 16 black powder, 1 defense cannon. So 16 black powder, 1 defense cannon. Oh, and I have 1 medicine. So I have 1 medicine. Defense cannon, I have 1. Black powder, I have 16. And then gold, I have 3, 9, 8, 5. Treasure maps, I got none. Random events, none. King's Pardon, none. Pirate Haven location is going to be on D. It's not discovered. Specialist crewmen, I have none of those. Pirate loyalty, pirates, farm distillery, none, none, none. Oh, well, I guess I have 4 pirates there. That's not the wrong one. Wait, crewmen? What does it say on the sheet? Oh, it just says pirates. Alright, I guess I have 4 units of pirates there. Yeah, okay, got 4. Pirate loyalty, N/A. And then it's, I'll put here that it's going to be done on Feb 5th, 1718. Okay, my inventory at my Pirate Haven is nothing. Special items is nothing. Hostages, no. Pirate stash. I have a pirate stash location at C, but nothing's in it. And then nothing's in it. Current job, none. Town, none. Ship type. This is for jobs, expiration date of jobs, none. Okay, all right, so that's all saved. So the game is all saved, everything's ready to go, to be packed up and put away. And then when I set the game up, I'll be able to reset all the stuff, put everything back where it needs to go, and just keep playing. So that is gonna be it for this particular playthrough here. So hopefully this has been informative and enjoyable. Dice are dice, that's all I gotta say. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and close out things here for the review, or get ready for the review. And then I'll be done here. If you're watching on live on Twitch, just stick around. I'm going to do the review. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and check out the review once it's posted, and then check out the next few playthroughs. I don't know how long the series is going to be, depending on how long I'm alive. But as you can see, I was able to get quite a few hours out of just 1 month so far, and we're almost at the end of January. We got 11 more of those months ago. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you all whenever.